Okay, new devlog. This one I think it's been roughly 2 weeks since the last. Project's now been a little, I think, over 2 months. Lots to show, and tons have happened. I've got the combat system taken apart, so I can't show you that right now because it's really important to me the combat system's good. So I'm really putting a lot of effort to the combat system, but there's a ton of things have changed. It has been a hell of a journey, and without further ado, we shall get into that. So this is the monster manual, and it really just shows as, it doesn't really do much. It shows images, gives you a little bit of data on the enemies and so forth. It's still a work in progress I'm working on. Pages. Say in comparison to the player's handbook, which is a little more completed, it still has some work to do for interactions, but it shows a lot more about the gameplay and various elements of the game. So getting into the game, I'll fast forward all this stuff. Lots of this graphics, lots of these art is all going to change, is all going to upgrade. There's been some more effects, various things have happened. That page needs to change. Our little dice rolling system, and it's lovely, I love it. The entrance video. So this is what the old town used to look like, a static image. And I've decided to change that and go with a video recording of higher end models. So as you can see, that the town looks much different. Now you still have all the access to the books here and the pages. So to maintain that illusion of you're playing a tabletop, we have a map, and it's a page that you pull up. The character sheet is also a page you pull up. Your inventory is also a page that you pull up. The skills I'm still working on, but it's the same idea. It's a page you pull up. Pretty simple. The idea of the inventory and the page, you can pull them both up and just drag equipment over. All your stats change, your damage, your armor. In the bottom it shows a health bar. That's what I was just pointing at there with the equipment, because all your equipment can damage and break. So a nice, simple, easy flowing system, and I enjoy it. Now if you remember the old dungeon page, it was also a static image, and it just looked like this. Static, low end. So now, I'll show you what I did with the video and how it looks like when we go to the dungeon now. Alright, so we're just going to actually physically travel over it. Now remember, this is all video, but I like it. So the actual town navigation now isn't just click a button and a different image comes up. We actually play different video, and the quality is actually half decent. This is the Blacksmith. Still under construction, but the actual Blacksmith Shop is a book. We open it up, and we look at, what's there. And there's different pages I'm still working on, but you click on it and you buy your weapon. It goes to your inventory, and then we play with the pages and we equip our stuff, and they all have health and bars and stuff like that. It works pretty good. So now the town, I went with videos just due to the size. These models, like to bring these models in and have them in is like over 7 gigs. Right, where I can do the videos. Now I've only got like 100 or 200 megs, and originally when I first did it, I had some quality issues. But as you can see, like that's a full 3D, high detailed, high poly frickin' system, and I don't need it. Like the player isn't exploring. I just need the visuals, right? So that's exactly what I did. I put a camera in the scene around a 3D scene. Moved it around and recorded it and just play it into a raw image now, and it's just a fraction of the size. And originally the quality was iffy, and it ended up just being a color thing on the textures, like the shadows and stuff there. It's all fixed up now. So entering the dungeon is much more dramatic, I find. The dungeon itself obviously went under a massive upgrade in quality. I've ripped out Unity nav mesh, placed in A-star pathfinding. Now the combat's broken, so I can't show you much of that. But I can show you a few of the things I've been working on and some of the debugging stuff. And this is all got to be adjusted still. The monsters are animated. The dungeon itself is only going to be half procedurally done, and the other half will be handcrafted. But I'm altering effects and doing stuff. I said the combat system is just super important to me. So that's kind of where the project is right now. I think it's moving well. Like I said, it's been a little over 2 months. It's been a massive learning process. It has been very difficult, very complex. But yeah, it's good. So 2 months, hopefully soon we'll have a lot more stuff done. I should have the combat system tied in really well by the end of this coming up week, so maybe I'll do another devlog then, just kind of displaying the combat system. But it'll be great.